Hello, BookTube. This is Alan. I was watching Sean about Book Maniac's channel, and he was doing an alphabet soup tag, which is F is for fictionalized. Well, at the end of the video, when he was tagging people, he said this, that if you had been tagged on W is for writers, consider yourself tagged for all the alphabet soup tags. He did tag me on W is for writers, so I guess I am tagged for the rest of the alphabet soup. Ain't he special? So, prompt number one, F is fictionalized. Any of all of this. Your take on autofiction. In autofiction, something that is a novel written by a robot. The writer, you like to write a novel based on your life. Tow Story. Work of autobiographical fiction you recommend. I read two in the past weeks. The memoirs from Beyond the Grave by Francois Rene de Chateaubriand. It's a very good autobiographical work. Prompt number two, F is for form. A great book. I can't read my writing. Oh, Set on a Farm. Okay. F is a farm. Okay. That you want to read, and that is Be the Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. I have never read The Grapes of Wrath. F is for Frank, Francine, a fairy, a writer above to read whose first and last name begins with an F. And so I picked Ian Forster's For Angels Fear to Dread. Prompt number four, F is for the love of God. An extreme experience while reading by the book in its entirety or a smaller section thereof. Be The Go-Between by L.P. Hartley. I got tired of this book. I don't even know why I still have it around. I should have got rid of it a long time ago. But the reason I haven't donated into one of those booths where you can just drop in books is because they tape the lever down to the opening of those donation type materials because of the COVID-19. I didn't like this book at all. Number five. I think so. Yeah. Number five. F is for find a book with a lot of F's in the title. And so I chose The First 15 Lives of Harry August this is by Claire North. This is an incredible book. In his 11th year of Harry August, a little girl comes to him and says, I almost missed you, Dr. August. And so he escapes from a hospital and finds this club in which people are born, they live, they die, then they're reborn again. So, yeah, that was in his 11th year when he finds this group. And there are some in the group who they hunt down who want to change the course of history. And so they chase them down and they actually kill the mother. And so in the womb, inside the mother, to prevent that baby from being born again. And this happened in 1996 when that little girl came to him. So he lived his entire life over and over and over again, but he didn't change history until one time he finds out that somebody is changing history. Somebody is going around and coming up with color TVs during World War II. Someone is also changing airplanes and making supersonic jets right during the 1950s and changing the course of history. And Harry August is chasing this guy and trying to find out, number one, his name, number two, where he was born. Because this guy would not tell him, Harry August, where he was born. So he has to find out where he was born. The one thing that Harry August has that none of the others have that live and die and then live again, are born again, is that Harry August has a memory. So he can remember everything that ever occurred in his entire life, and the others cannot. So it's a very, very good read. Really enjoyed it. Okay, prompt number 6. F is father. A work of fiction whose father is the central character. And I could chose 2 books by the same author in which a father is the central concern. The one book I chose by this author is called The Chosen by Chaim Potok. And you have 2 Jewish sects. You have the Hasidic, who's a Zionist by David Moulton. His son's name is Reuben. And David is a teacher, and he's also a lecturer in trying to get a state for Israel. You have another father who is a rabbi. His name is Rabbi Isaac. He has a son named Reb. And they are Orthodox. And they don't want a state of Israel because they believe that the Messiah will return and give the Jews the state. So it's not anything man-made. So there's a tension between the 2 fathers, and there's a tension between the 2 sons. And so it's a very well-written book. The other book by the same author, Chaim Potok, is called My Name is Asher Lev. And that's the first book that I read by this author. Is very good. Okay, F is number 7. F is for Finland. A book set in Finland by a Finnish author. Well, when I saw Sean do this, Sean the Book Maniac do this on his channel, and he came to that prompt number 7. First thing I could think of was box 29, and I looked it up and found out that it was by a Swedish author. And so I thought of another book called The Hidden Child, and so I looked the author up and found out that she's from Sweden. So my 2 answers on prompt number 6 about father oversees number 7. Prompt number 8. F is a fangirl. A new writer you're excited about. Oh my. I really don't have any. Well, they're old writers. They're old writers to a lot of people. And so they're new writers to me, since I never read them when I was in school. But I can't think of one right now. I'm going to have to find and say George Eliot, the book I'm reading right now. Okay, let's move on. Number 9. F is for fling. You loved one book by this writer, but nothing else. That would be Augustine Burroughs. His first book was Running with Scissors, and the next book I read by him was called Dry, and it was dry. Now, I haven't read anything else by Augustine Burroughs. Number 10 F is for Friends, a novel that satisfies or explores friendships, and that would be James Herriot's books. The first one was All Creatures Great Small, about the veterinarian that lives in Yorkshire. He becomes friends with the Siegfried Farnan, who actually runs the veterinary clinic, and Siegfried Farnan's brother, Tristan. So, yeah, the friendships there. And the last one is Tag, and a lot of people have been tagged. And I've seen a lot of booktube videos about this tag. So if you want to do this tag, you can go to Sean's Book Maniac and write down the prompts. Thank you very much, booktube. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for the likes. Take care.